Building up that streak. Thank you, Lemon. Thank you for that 35 streak. I appreciate it very much. Thank you, thank you. No, don't look at me like that, Ray. I'm gonna try for the glass dragon. Best of luck. Best of luck. Wait, is that the fishy boat that's going on right now? In a minute? I might go in the fishy boat too. Obviously don't hold up for me. What we got here? We have... Right, glass dragon is Ruby. Hopefully no, you couldn't fix a pillar shoe overnight. But... See, that's the thing, right? I could have gone to Costco this morning. Instead, I chose to wake up at 5 a.m. Fuck it, fishy boat, I guess. I will go tomorrow. We still had to sleep on it last night, though. It's true. You are correct. It's just what I call that other route, the not regular Indigo route. By the way, I got these. These are, what's it called? Two-sided, Velcro thingies that I'm gonna put on my headset. And then we can bring back a redeem for ears. Lily Yuki! My dead goat. There she is. Dead as fuck. I has no bait. Let's go get bait. You like the angel standing over her? I don't know who those people are, but bless them for doing what they do. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Thank you again, Lynn, for the streak. Hola, Ray. Hola, Finny. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing today. I don't know. Stuff? Things? Things and stuff. Let's grab that. Oh, change in music. How dramatic. Get out of here, more tech. Nobody likes you. Allie hooked me up. She stood there and stared at the ocean with her yan, and there she is right there. Look at it. It's a real whale. First cast. After, I think it was maybe 3 hours of trying for it, like actual fishing time, prep and all that. So that sucked. Apparently there's a new and up-to-date ocean fishing website. Really? Okay. I mean, I'm partial to this one, but I'm curious about what the new one is doing. Cheers. Painkillers. Ocean fishing boats. Huh. Oh. Oh, this one has actual... This is like a... Oh, this is beautiful. Fuck that other one. Get out of here. It has the times per bait, the seconds. Oh, this is that good shit. Okay, they got information here. Listen, I'm a fishing nerd. I get it. Yield. I mean, this is literally just a combination of the spreadsheet and that Fisher site. It is, and it's nice. Let's see. So if I click on Ruby C, it gives you. Oh, it actually gives me what's available per thing. Damn. Okay. I'd like to thank whichever turbo nerd sat down and put this together. The Siren Song. See, I have all that. Kugane at night. Kugane, I have everything. apparently. And then the Ruby Sea during the day, which I have. Okay. Can I get the last one there for the Ruby Sea? It's a heaven sent shark. This is whether any. Wait, so does that mean that this is actually going to be available? No, come back on the fishing website. I still need you. Ruby. Okay, this one. So. Okay, yeah, my fish is going to be available. It's just. I need to catch 3 kelp, which gives me the buff. And then it's just a krill mooch off of that. Okay. Sweet. I'll take that. But I'm guessing no spectral current on this one. I think normal ocean, big ocean fish are always available. Some of them aren't. Some of them are fucky and have weather for the Ruby Sea. Some of them are only at, you know, sundown during X. It's just, it's... And it's the Ruby Sea that's like that. Like this one, Flashbang. Yeah. Maybe the Heaven Sent Shark was always available. Let me see. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Fishy shark. Maybe it's something else that I was thinking about. Yeah, I guess it was something else I was thinking about. You're right. I stand corrected. Neat. I'm just a lazy bitch. That, or I just thought it was something else, and then I didn't actually do what I thought I was doing. Alright, let's get YouTube up. I already got YouTube up and running. What the shit? Hola Franco, flashbang, buenos dias. No, the Ruby Sea is apparently just across the board. Alright, so I can work on that. That'll be nice. But yeah, no, we got last night the Sidereal Whale, which means we got all Endwalker. The title of Wave Walker, which is kind of nice, but I'm not going to use it. Again, I'm only chucking the Hand of Mercy for Luckiest of Ladies or Lady of Far Waters. Otherwise, this is me. Or Wings of Fire. Or Grief's Anointed. There's a lot of titles I would switch out for. None of which that I have. Excuse me. Yeah, so I don't know. We're not gonna. There's really nothing. Listen, it's the quiet before the storm, right? Before the patch drops on next Friday. No, next Tuesday. Not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. So and then tomorrow we have the live letter, which will show us the goods. The goods. So, there's a bit of a lull, and obviously the game has been in a lull as a whole to begin with. What do I need to catch the little... Crimson Kelp is just Ragworm. Alright, so get Ragworm, 4 to 7 seconds, 3 of them gets me things, switch over to Krill, Krill gets me the Heaven Sent Shark. Neat. It's a big fish though, so it's not like we're guaranteed to get anything, but it would be nice to get that big old fish. Speaking of catching big old fish, friends, before you run away, give me a second. Here's the thing. Today was the first day you enjoyed yourself some Pirate Psyche and her lovely pink bangs. There's a follow button in the chat. Go hit the follow button. She streams on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 7 a.m. Eastern. Doing a variety of games. Yeah, am I the big fish or do I catch the... You're a fucking crab. You think I didn't watch your stream? Where you were just consuming crab legs all day long? You are like 51% crab now. But that's okay. Listen, that's just, you know, return to crab and all that. But if you enjoyed yourself, come on back. We'd love to have you. Again, 4 days a week, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, 7 a.m. Eastern, doing a variety of games. There's no one set game, but you know, whatever whimsy takes her. And currently, it is. It was a long dark earlier this week, which is pretty solid. But yeah, feel free to come on back. As for myself, my name is Solomon. I'm a moderator for Psyche. I'm Head Kitten. And we're playing Final Fantasy 14 today. I was going to do Elite Dangerous because the new community goal just dropped. And you get apparently a nice suit out of it. So I'm like, okay. I like nice suits. I'll put the scarf on here shortly. But I didn't know where to get anything. Bestie, where do you get Guardian stuff? I need several thousand Guardian artifacts, Bestie. Where do I get this? Wait, they actually have locations? I was just bullshitting. You actually have locations? Nice. We have to go steal Guardian urns and stuff like that, so... but yeah, no. I was gonna do that, but I didn't get in time. Thank you for the streak, man. That's 1 or 2. I can't count more than 3, so you know what? You're right. That is at least 1, 2, or 3 right there, but thank you very much for that massive streak. I believe that is maximum streak, so thank you. But yeah, probably do that on Tuesday then, because again, this game is in a bit of a lull, like any MMO. It's peaks and thingies, and right now it's in a valley. So, but it's about to come back up. Not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday we're going to get a brand new patch, and things are gonna be great. So, that dude's fucking dead. Oh my god. Catboy down. You saw nothing. Let's go. What's going on, Stony? A toot? Where even is my tutor? There it is. But yeah, so go take care of yourself. Get out of here. Go get some food. Oh, my tutor still toots. That's good to know. Solu, did you see the thing about the drops from Phasmo? Yes, I saw the thing about... what's the thing about Phasmo? I know you have to log in and they're giving you cosmetics. So if you do the current Phasmophobia event, you can get cosmetics from that, from the event itself, for your personal goals. There's a mask, there's a necklace with like a little firefly in it. There's some stuff going on there but yeah, I didn't see the message or anything, right? What happened? Let me scroll up. In case it wasn't just me who only saw it today instead of the 2 days ago when it was posted on Steam, Phasmo has a thing today where you can get an ID card and badge drop from watching Galaxy's Showcase for 30 minutes. Starts an hour after you end. Okay. Thank you, Ray. Interesting. Okay. I mean, listen, I do like a good card and a good thing. Also, we're in the queue. We're queued up for an instance. We're going to go fishing. If you enjoyed watching Psyche massacre crabs, we're about to grab some fish. But the boat is loading currently. It's essentially an MO, so we are waiting for other folks. If you don't queue up right away and you miss that first boat, the second boat doesn't go until 15 minutes later. So we have about 90 seconds or so before the boat takes off. And then we'll be absorbed onto said boat and we'll be off to the ocean. There is a specific fish I'm looking to get. I'm currently on a big fishing arc. I'm almost done. So there are fish in this game that are stupidly rare. Certain conditions, certain weathers. Sometimes it's weeks before you can even see it real time. Our current ones are currently, let me see. Lancet fish is an hour. Fuck that guy. Aelod, which by the way I failed this morning, didn't even see it, is in a day. There's one in 5 days, there's one in 11 days, and there's another one in 20 days from now. So real time. I don't even get to try to get this fish for 20 real time days. And there's the Giga Giant Snakehead, which I've been trying to get recently on the last couple of streams. That'll be up in about 2:41 p.m. in about 90 minutes or so. And then there's the Pain. I can't even pronounce it. It'll be tomorrow morning at 6:03 a.m. and then at 4:33 p.m. So if I'm not getting up that early for the live letter. I'm not getting up that early. The Ruby Sea boat has to wait 15 minutes anyway. No one queues for it. Rip. It's okay. I'm sure once they add the Thavnarian line with patch 7.5, that won't exacerbate the problem of fishy boat. Won't at all exacerbate anything. It should be 8 a.m. my time, 7 a.m. your time. Nine people? That's more than normal. Also, there are a lot of cat girls in this game. And Thailanders. I'm a Thailander. There's 3 Thailanders on this boat. Wait, we're 33% Thailander? Nice. This is a blessed boat. 7 a.m. your time. Thailanders are a race. It's Highlanders, but there's 3 of us here. It's actually a pretty uncommon race. I don't have a bait. What do I want for bait here? Sure, krill. So the reason to do this particular content is achievements, achievement hunting. There's a title. So every time you go on a fishy boat, you get a score. The higher your score, it's just the more stuff you get out of it. It's not that big of a deal because I already have everything. But once you accumulate 3 million points on fishy boat, you get the title of world-class troller. Pretty good title. So I'd like that. Let's see. So we ordered dinner. We ordered dinner at 17:44, and when we ordered it, it said 50 to 60 minute delivery. That's a long time for a delivery. Jesus. We're told that there is a delay and that it should be delivered by 7:25. It is currently okay. So you got 11 minutes to go. And the tracker switches between 20 minutes to 69 minutes and is being prepared mode. So we get our order. Nobody knows. I hope so. I mean, I guess it is prime time for dinner for some folks, right? So, all right. So we're trying to. So we're starting to see. Is there anything worth points here? No, this is a terrible. This is a terrible fucking boat for points. But I mean, all the Ruby Sea ones are. For a little bit of context in regards to the 3 million point score, you usually get about 5 to 10,000 points per boat. It's a lot of boat. You can get worse than that. The game will absolutely go out of its way. So there's really nothing for me here in this area. So we may as well go for plump worms and try to get the spectral 4 points. Let's switch on over to the other tab. There is a tab for counting. But yeah, we don't really have anything on schedule for today. We're just gonna, it's an MMO, there's all kinds of stuff to do. I have been working on a solo run of Palace of the Dead. Ooh. Hello. Good. Or somebody else got it. I can go fuck myself. If you spawn this rainbow current, you get more points. You found it. Good job, Mimi. Alright, so what do we have here for mega points? There isn't anything for mega points. Yeah, everything sucks. We want to do shrimp, 2 exclamation marks, 7 to 8 seconds. Alright. Sounds good. 7 to 8 seconds, we triple hook this if it's 2 exclamation marks over our head. There it is. It's not great. But I mean, I'll take that. That's 867 points. I'm down with that. Alright, there is another one that is 5 to 6 seconds. That's it right there. This one's worth even more points. No, I got baited! Oh, that sucks. There goes there goes all my GP. Name is wheel, yeah. But there's an octopus there that's even more. 5 to 6 seconds, 2 exclamation marks is even more points. For the impostopus. How did they know that name? But yeah, Nemia's wheel is the biggest points. Oh, there goes impostopus. What's your exclamation mark here? This is something cola can. We don't want that. That's not bad. That's a pretty good start. I'm gonna triple hook this. Let's see if we get one last big pull. For the record, 50 to 60 minute delivery time is pretty common. Gotcha. It's just there is 2 main companies. Oh, okay. Well, I got regular fish. It's just that there is 2 main companies. One of them sucks. Wolt is fine with deliveries, and the other one just doesn't have enough drivers. Simply put, gotcha. All right, so that kind of sucks. You need a 3rd competitor. Obviously, easier said than done, but you know. But they never say that, just that the situation or weather is bad. Inclement weather in your area is delaying this dude from driving to your house with your food. How does the weather affect the restaurant preparing your food, though? Hello, Wolfie. Wolfie, thank you for that streak and the riot. Congrats on having the Annie emotes again. Alright, well, I am out of resource. So we have a resource called Gathering Points, GP. As you can see, I only have 200 out of 1,000. So, all I can really do is cast at this point. Just keep on grabbing. But if it's raining, how can you deliver in rain? Impossible. What we need are like a means of mobility. Like you can see me mobile, and then like I don't know, maybe they make it like, you know, moves like itself, or you move it and it's like an auto. The record today it's not raining and it's like 33 C1. It's pretty warm. I don't know, like it's always the lack of competition, Stony. Whenever there aren't enough other companies to pressure one company, they just do what they fucking want. That sucks. Hopefully your food does get there though. Hopefully the food does arrive, because having to wait over an hour and not get what you ordered is pretty bad. And the Maya's wheel for you? Rip. Why are all the Thailanders so scantily clad? Listen. What the hell? What the hell indeed, PK? What's up? What do? So what's up with your glasses? I painted some eyeballs. It's a new frame. I know it looks weird because like the lens looks different, but I painted some new eyeballs on here. Just so that you know, we can have a little bit of variety. That happened to me this week. Ordered lunch at work and then they canceled the order. Then it was supposed to be delivered. You got your lunch money back though. Yeah, but you don't get the time back. I mean, I'm glad you got your money back. I'm sure that's a lawsuit waiting to happen if you don't get your money back, but still. Alright, where are we? We are in Kugane. That's Kugane over there, by the way. Oh, we can't see shit because of the fog. Never mind, it's right there. This is a city in the game. You can actually go over there and walk around and do stuff and things and quests, and the story takes you through it. What do I need here? I need squid or shrimp. Right, ragworm. What's the big shrimpin' one here? There isn't a big shrimpin' one. It's all, this all sucks. There are no catch 7s here. So you also have goals up here to do. I need to catch 5 more shrimp or squid. This gives me 5% more points. So whatever my base points are, they multiply by percentage. So we're trying to get more things, bonuses, buffs to try and, you know, bump up our score. Bye, Finny! Finny's going to the vendor. We're not going to shame her as to why she went to the vendor. Alright, 5 to 9 seconds for the shrimp. No, it's the wrong thing. I didn't want... please be large fish, please. There's gonna be another ruby herring. Not what I wanted. What's going on, Gumby? The lenses are transparent? No, they look transparent, PK, but the eyeballs are painted on. Don't worry about it. Just go with your computer because I was on mobile at the time. Seki and Seki rated you, so I have double solo open that one. Yay! You're welcome. But yeah, no, listen, I have I've said a little bit of nearsightedness now. Yay for getting older for over the last 4 years. And so, since I'm on PC all the time, and Doc was like, maybe you protect your eyeballs a little bit. It's not getting worse. It's not getting bad. It's not even degrading. I can see perfectly fine without these glasses at these ranges. But since I'm at the PC all day long, they were like, how about we look after those eyeballs? I was like, okay, cool. So here we are. We have regular reading glasses for the PC. Your frames are for your painted on eyes look better than your frames. You know, Gumby, it's not a competition, but thank you. I'm sure your frames look fine. Oh, is this potentially another rainbow? We have the same frames? Nice. Are we twins right now? Oh, I did do it! Fuck yeah! I didn't want to do that though. my bad. Oopsies. Wait, this is for the grass dragon. Good luck, Finny. What do we have here for big points? We want 2 to 3 seconds. 1 exclamation mark is no. We want plump worm. 8 to 11 seconds. Double hook. All right, double hook. 8 to 7 seconds. Actually, it's 3.5 to 6 seconds with the plump worm. If we get the sword tip squid, we do that, and then we cast that, and then we triple hook this. If these are large, it's gonna be a lot of points. Please be large. Please be large. Ah, they were average. Unfortunate. I don't have any GP here at all. I've tanked. It's okay. As long as we keep getting more fishies here, it'll be fine. Ooh, that triple hook. That's gonna be the Shoshitsuki. There it is. I don't need the glass dragon. I should try for the glass dragon, I suppose. Why not? We got the buff. It's still points. This might be it. No, I got away. That would have been so good. If you catch a stupidly rare fish, it gives you a lot of points. Well, another multiplier that you're looking for. Ocean Pretty, no you. Oh, that's smoothie. You need that? Rip. I'm sorry, Penny. You know what? I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. We're in there doing our thing. Just vibing. Honestly, Gumby. Woke up at 5 a.m. again. So I'm continuing my pattern of terrible sleep. But I went to sleep a little bit earlier than usual, so at least I got 5 hours rather than 3 to 4 I've been getting all week long. Lay down, can't sleep. It's not even like my brains won't shut down. I'm just at there bored, laying down there trying to sleep, and no se puede. 5 hours is still better than 3 or 4. That is true. It's true. I can't count that high, Gumby, but I assume that it is. Ever check to see if you have an alarm set in a box outside your window? No, but I should. It's like clockwork. Exactly 5 a.m. I don't know why. I couldn't begin to tell you the reason or rhyme for it. I was doing very well. I was sleeping from midnight till 8 a.m. I was feeling good. I was getting up to go mod for Psyche, vibes, everything, and then it was like that for months too. It was like that for months, but here we are. If it's a cycle, then I'll just cycle back eventually and be able to sleep a little bit more than 5 hours. Without needing to, you know, take a little nap. I missed all the fish I needed for that route. Oh, that sucks, Vinny. Now, RNG. Did I ever tell you about my old Mexican wizard act in uni? I don't think you have, Gumby. I would like to hear about your wizard act, your old Mexican wizard act, back in El Rancho Grande, in uni, in la universidad. Tell me more. That is a sentence. Gumby, you're a treasure. Is the wizard old or is the act old? That's a good question. Alright, so I need 3 of these. I need some kelp. Seconds. This is 4 to 7 seconds, so this is clearly not it. I need 3. Is anything else similar to this? If it's 4 seconds, no. This is gonna be. I have 6 minutes probably on this boat to get the fish that I want. Let's see what it do. Please give me the kelp. If I don't get it, I'm just gonna cancel out. Game, please. This is a common catch. If this is it, we'll just identical cast, ensure that we get it again, and then double hook it. That's right there, identical cast. High cordial. Pop that. And then we go. This will be a double cast. We need to switch over to shrimp. That'll give us the buff that we need. And then this is 15 to 27 seconds. We get 1 minute. The buff is right there. 1 minute of trying to catch us. There's 3 exclamation marks. There's nothing else that does this. 40% quicker than... No, Finny! I can go fuck myself. This changes the window. The window is gone. My buff is gone, as are my hopes and dreams. Alright, what do we have for points here? 7 for fleeting squid. Shrimp. Oh, flying squid. No, fleeting, not flying. 3 to 4 seconds. Triple hook that bitch, except I don't have the GP for it. Is this a pickle? Alright, it's 2 exclamation marks as well. That's it right there, I think. No, this is the tentacle thresher. Oh, it is a fleeting squid! Shit. This is the thresher right here. Alright, 3 to 4 seconds. This is a guess. That might have been a little bit too fast. It might be the thresher, but it might also be the fleeting squid. No! Fuck you, thresher! 8 on my points! Aww. Now we're set. Now we get absolutely nothing. The blue wing. Oh, dude, that sucks. I'm sorry, Beta. That's terrible, homie. Tentacle thresher was your stage? Yeah, it was. Yes, it was. Welcome home, though, Beta. I'm sorry to hear that. You need fluids and food though. Get those fluids and get that food. Here's the thing. This isn't gonna last super long, so I still get time to try it again. I can still try and catch that said fish, but we'll see. Alright, we're back on our ragworm here. It's still possible. We can still do this. Even if no, so about 20 seconds here, I get to use my cordial, my high cordial, which will give me 400 GP back, which lets me actually do stuff. Too long. Again, we gotta look at 4 to 7 seconds to 1 exclamation mark. Too long. I'm fishing with the macro that actually counts for me. That way I can actually see it in real time. Which is, do I need it so I can count faster? No. But it does make it easier to, more precise to let the machine count for me than me being out here trying to, this is it right here. Oh, it's not, it's a pine bark flounder. Aw, sad times. Not it. This is it right here, I think. It's got a pretty good chance of being the one. So we'll identical cast this, and there it is. Pop our cordial. This will give us, we have exactly 1 minute, so it's all right here. Alright, from that we can go to, we need shrimp bait. Hello shrimp bait. We're gonna chum so that we can expedite this as fast as possible. It's the only 3 exclamation mark pull on this. If it's not what we want, we slap it. Well, we're not gonna slap it, but we are going to, oh, I should have chummed, oh, I messed this up. Ruined. We'll pull this in, we'll slap it. It's not very ideal. This is not ideal. Slap the kelp. We get maybe 3 more pulls if we're lucky. Or we can just get the fish that we want. Nope. In 12 seconds. It stops you at 30 seconds because loading screens. You go, one more cast. One more cast. Go, 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 go. This is it. Quick thing, do it again. You can't do it again. Ah, we didn't get it. Womp womp. Oh well, we tried. Decent score. We're at 6,300, so you know. We didn't get the achievement for catching all of these fish. But we'll get overall good points. And I should have, actually I had 2 chances to catch the glass dragon. I should have gone for it, because again, that gives you a 10% or 5% multiplier for catching one of the big red fish. Sorry, no, it's this. Listen, you give me more points. I still need the achievement for 16,000 points. Excuse me, on this route. So we're not going to get that. You need like 9 grand or something like that to get it. So here we go. All the multipliers. 100%. Ah, it's going to be pretty good though. Yeah, I'm nowhere near close though. If I caught the glass dragon, that would have bumped me up a few more points, but no go for us. So the account, so it's 12,000 points in the bucket, right? Thank you, Finny. We tried. That boat sails off every 2 hours, so it takes like half an hour, 40 minutes for us because nobody does this route. And then you can try again. So it's just a matter of consistency and trying to get the things that you want to get. Which of these fish can actually, so there are fish tanks in this game, by the way, so you can actually have your fish on display. Except none of these can go in the tanks. Let's look at my fish. My fish, if you will. But yeah, we should have the new redeem this evening. Our current evening stream is Final Fantasy VIII, for those of you that are curious. We do normally stream at 6 p.m. Eastern. These are my fish. These are all big fish, by the way. These are some of the rarest fish in the game to get that are just a pain in the ass. There goes that Scarlick this. Look at it, look at that dead. He looks like a, you know what he looks like? He looks like a ditto. Look at those eyeballs. He's on food? I asked, so what's up with the delay, and was offered following: wait and receive compensation, no time given when food arrives, cancel and be reimbursed, go pick it up yourself. Go pick it up yourself. I chose cancel and ordered with Walt because it's been 2 hours since we ordered. Jesus, I'm so sorry. That sucks, Tony. That is customer service. That's the Warden of Seven Hues. Big fish. And I don't know what's going to go in that one. I don't think I can put anything that I have in here. I could put in the Catastrophizer or the Iron Shadow Tongue. What do they look like? Oh, it's a tiny fish. That's the Catastrophizer, really? That little guy? What's Walt say in regards to ETA on food? Oh my god, that thing is massive. I don't think I want either of those. 45. Another hour. At this point, it might be faster, Stony, if I fly over and then I pick it up for you and I deliver it. Jeez. Alright, Dungeon Bookmark discovered. It's true. It's true. Spectral Wrath can get out of here. I wish I could put this guy in there, the Hyphalosaurus. The coolest, biggest fish can't go in the tanks because they have one person who hand draws these fish. They're very passionate about fishing. All right, big fish tracker. The Giga Giant Snakehead is in 58 minutes. We could also try for Lancet Fish, which is in 47 minutes. Or I could do literally anything else. You look at a Namazu and saying, yeah, no, look, I have a little Namazu. This is my Namazu. That's a giant, that's an actual catfish person. They're erasing this game. You can't play as them yet. Hope springs eternal that one day we'll actually be able to play as Namazu. I would instantly make an alt. That's a Namazu. And also, there's a hunter. Monster Hunter canonically exists in Final Fantasy XIV. We have Arkveld from the most recent Monster Hunter game. And so you can get little palicos to come and be your merchants and all that as well. And of course, catgirls. You think the palico looks at the catgirl and is like, what the fuck? What's up with those ears? If they did and players had the squeaky steps too, you would retire. Okay, please, Yoshi P, never give us Namazu, or at least give them armored feet. That way they don't squeak all over the place. It's the time while we wait for Walt. It's time to play some Frontlines. Fucking do it. Did you finish your series pass, Tony? If you haven't finished your series pass, the patch is on the 28th of April, which means you have until the 26th. Give them the tiniest of slippers, indeed. By the way, I didn't dress them. That's how they come, because they're a state maid servant, so she's in a maid outfit. Don't be judging me. Cat girls in maid outfits? It's a Japanese game. Should finish it today. Should get ranked 25. Very nice, Stony. Very nice. I see Numo would be your wish. I mean, we are getting Beastmaster. It would make too much sense to have a playable Numo Druid. That's expecting way too much, but it would be nice. Drone check. I think I'm going to Palace of the Dead because I want to work on that. 14 grand. Very nice. Enjoy your food, Osric. We'll see you tomorrow. Who says it was the Kakuro bit that we judged? You know what? That's fair, Amalea. Absolutely valid. If I should be judged for anything, it's that, I don't know, 8-9 years ago, I put in the circle of Manrose. There used to be a couch here, but at last the couch went the way of the dodo, as we all were talking about in Psyche's. Quarry Mill. Rolos? I'm down for a Rolo or two. You want to do Rolo? We could do an expert. I have not capped for the week, so I haven't done shit this week apparently. Yeah, no Brady. We want to do this. We can do expert and thing if you want, Ray. I'm down. I have 58 minutes until the fish, and then I can do potted afterwards. Palace of the Dead sounds spooky. It's a randomized dungeon. The floors are all randomized. They have certain themes for certain floors, and then you get a boss at the 10th level. So you can go through it, clear the trash, get to the 10th floor. If you're lucky, if you know what you're doing, it's not too bad. Kill the boss and then you progress. But if you wipe to end the trash or the boss at any point in those levels, you have to start over. So it is like roguelite in a way, as much as you can make a roguelite in an MMO. Hola, husbando. I did call for you. I always call for you. So this is where we go. This is the first one that came out in Heaven's Ward around 2015, 14, 16. It's old. There are newer iterations of this that are much better, but I've never soloed it, so I've been working on it bit by bit. Let's go pick up Ray. Room for two. We're going to do an expert roulette. If you want to come along, you're welcome to do so. Let's minimize that. No Q, dead game, dead game. There she is. But yeah, that's Ray's character. Stunning. We're the same race. This is one of the most least used races. I don't know why. But never soloed it, but always solo it. Always solo it. I have wiped a few times. It's been terrible. But I generally know what I'm doing. It's about reactions. You have to react accordingly to what's being presented to you. Sometimes you get a train of monsters that can one-shot you if not handled correctly. And so it's one of those things where you have to go in, recognize what's happening, what the game's putting in front of you, and then behaving accordingly. You have to kill X amount of monsters in order to proceed to the next floor and find a room that has the exit. So it could be an area with 3 rooms and, you know, connecting hallways. There could be a thing that has 6, 7 rooms. You have to find the exit and get out through there. We'll be doing group 114 today. Probably just Rolos. I don't know if there's much in regards to group content that I want to do right now. 6, 7. That could be 5 or 6. Sorry, I stand corrected. So let's go 9, run it. We have room for 2. I am tank. Ray is heals, but she can also flex the DPS. Ray is my healer. She keeps me alive for most of our content. So I trust her definitely. Some so capped. There's nothing to buy at the moment. Gotcha. I'm buying sets of gear for every class because we're not getting any more sets of gear. So may as well get some what's it called? Some better gear to get me into level 104, 105 without having to worry about gear at all. Okie dokie, alright. Let's go, Ray. Let me get my tea ready though before. Okay. Tea bag yeeted. Dead game. Tank and healer. It's okay. What else? I've already done all this. I'm not going to do Heart of the Creator. Again, I don't really even need tomes. The Mog tomes. How many do I have? I have 105 already with nothing to buy. So, you know. Maybe no, I should do Palace of the Dead. But I also kind of want to do another PT Blitz. I need to get back on that. I'm literally letting loot just rot by not doing it. Any MGP things you want? Me? Not really. I've got everything that's being sold. The DPS aren't the need roll. That's fine. All right. I don't need Stardust anymore. Anybody need Stardust bait? I have 224 since I have finished all of Heaven's Ward. Wow, wait, we got 2 Hrothgar mommies? Two Thailanders and 2 Femme Hrothgars walk into a dungeon. It writes itself. I went immune, right? Just, you know, do your thing. This dungeon and most of the current expansion is Final Fantasy 19 for Final Fantasy 9 enjoyers. Music, visuals, a lot of it is just 9 themed. 4 big mommies, and I'm the shortest one. Poor Harley. Oh, saw that. But if you are new here and you haven't seen this game and you're interested in playing it, it's time to show. I'm not being paid for this, by the way. This game is it is a subscription-based MMO. However, it does have a free trial all the way to level 70. So you can play and get hundreds of hours, like not hundreds, but like 100 hours worth of gameplay. With probably the best Final Fantasy story. Quick summon the Kalibasa. That was 70s nuts, damn. And it should be going up to include the vaunted Shadowbringers with patch, with expansion. So if you're ever interested in trying it, there's no commitment required up front. 70 levels in this game, and the MSQ, the main scenario quest, is a lot. It's a lot. There are, of course, some limitations in regards to that. You can only, you know, they want you to obviously to pay for the game. So there are some limitations in regards to grouping, access to certain systems. Stuff like that. Nothing too invasive. You can play this game on controller or PC because like I said, it's a Japanese developer game. So it was made for the PlayStation with the PlayStation in mind. So you can play on PC with your controller, or you can play on a PS4 or PS5. PS4 services are probably going to go away soon, I hope, because it's definitely holding the game back in regards to what the devs can do with look at my wings. Look how cool that looks. Or Xbox as well. We get a patch about every 4.5 months of brand new content. There's a lot of stuff on social media by a very small group of people that just hate the shit out of this expansion. They'll tell you this is the worst expansion ever made, and it is arguably probably one of the best. As is social media, though. Rage baiting and negativity gains clicks and engagement. So, and no community is beyond having people that'll show up and do that. The music is phenomenal. Again, Final Fantasy 19. Final Fantasy 19 and just but I want to play this on your PS3. It used to be playable on the PS3. Back when it came out in 2013, I still have 2 working PS3s. I could do that, but no. The music expansion, the expansion as a whole has been fantastic. MSQ is okay. It's fun. It's not the greatest. Had its hiccups, but overall, game's in a very good place. But yeah, you can play for free up to level 70 and never commit $1 to in being able to play arguably the best Final Fantasy ever made. They took a story and over the course of 10 years built an absolutely fantastic experience. Which, considering how terrible it was on release back in 2010, is saying something. Because damn. Oh no, everyone's passing on everything. Yeah. Alright, everybody getting nice and tight. The collision sucks though in this game. I take back everything I said. The collision on this is terrible. I wanted to focus on Aziz's Law, or fish, so I never have to fucking go there again. They suck. I think the fish I had the most trouble with there is the one on the ship itself in the middle. There's one there that can just eat my entire ass. Both cheeks get in there, fish. God, that fish sucks so much. You just got that one, congratulations. There's that one and one in a small pool that were particularly just a pain to deal with. Alright, mechanics here. We're safe here. You can see where the balls are? The balls are dangerous. So, watch out for those. A ball in the front. We don't want to be in the front. I'm currently playing the Paladin class, which is why I have the sword and board here. I am a tank, so it's my job to keep aggro, and the tank is sort of like the quarterback. You're handling all the monsters, you're moving them around, so you need a certain knowledge base just to be able to, you know, not mess it up. Ow, my body. Ray there, La Reina, if you will, is a white mage. Again, a classic Final Fantasy job. We have a samurai and a red mage as well in the group. Azizla, more like Azizbla. Good thing I've learned about auto walk. Listen. But this is a max level dungeon, so. Or fake it till you make it. Like a quarterback, indeed. You've been taking this game like a lot. I wonder how Slippy Toad is. Slippy Toad. The slippiest of toads. I'll go immune here, Ray, once your stuns are done stunning. Clarkson is a fullback, absolutely. Built like one. Removes the pile. Clarkson is the pile. Gotta run. Thanks for hanging out, Gumby. Take care of yourselves, please. Give Clarky my love and some pats. But thanks for hanging out, homie. We'll catch you soon. Siempre. No, let us through. All right, we got through. Oh no, I ran out of sprinting juice. No. No, it's the worst spot in the game. Stop AoEing me. Jesus Christ. They're not going to stop AoEing me. They're going to AoE me more. AoE stands for area of effect. I'm sorry. I speak in MMO terms when I'm playing the MMO. And not everyone understands the terminology if you've never played an MMO like this. This is a traditional MMO. Square Enix did a thing where essentially they made two MMOs. The first one was Final Fantasy XI, which was modeled after EverQuest. Essentially, their take on EverQuest and that kind of Dungeons and Dragons based Holy Trinity MMO. And then they made this game, and it sucked because it was still like EverQuest and Final Fantasy XI when it first came out. Game was so bad they had to take its servers down. They just scrapped the entire game and remade it. Because of that, when they remade it, they gave the game to one Naoki Yoshida, and he stylized this game after World of Warcraft. Obviously, its own flavors, its own entity, its own takes on systems, and it does an incredible job. It's probably the best MMO on the market. It needs some touching up. It is 13 years old after the great takedown of the servers. Should be safe right here. Yeah, there we go. 1905, nice! Congrats, Stony. Should be safe-ish right here. There it is. Stick only in Dynamo and Chariot so we can understand, please. No. I'm gonna speak to you in larboard and starboard. Starboard, by the way. Sorry. Not bird, starboard. Five 115 for those interested. Very nice, not your best, but sure. Hey, listen, that one is the important part. I've had games where I've had 5 deaths. I'm like, okay, cool. This is great. Love this. I did my part in helping us lose. Somewhere around here? Right there. Oh, yeah, right. The tiniest safe spots. We had it all along. We didn't doubt. We knew what we were doing. I pushed up front lines just to get the emote. Nice. Listen, the emotes and the minions are worth it. The amount is... also, keep in mind, they have started to add older stuff onto the crystals vendor. So even if you miss it, even if you know, I'm too employed to do front lines, you will eventually be able to buy it for crystals off of the vendor in the, what's it called? Wolves Den. Oh my god, right here? I trusted in Hoth Mommy, and she did not lead me astray. Came out and good lord, 2 good sessions, almost made up for several bad. Which one gets a comm? They were both good. Okay, that I'm sorry, it's based on on thingy. What's this look like? Oh, that looks pretty good. I already got that. Good luck. We once had a proper leader on the map, and we wiped the floor. Yeah, no, listen. When you have someone who knows how to do decent callouts, and also is able to maybe has somewhat of a pre-made group of 4, you can dominate an entire front lines. It really is like herding cats, though. So this chess piece is interesting. Do I want tassels like that, though? I didn't notice that those were tassels on my titties, as it were. Wrong outfit, Jesus Christ. This is my Black Mage outfit. Yay! I'm not sure I'm sold on this chess piece. It's nice, but perhaps not for me. The tassels are throwing it off. I don't like the tassels at all. The bare midriff is nice. Please follow the C. Yeah, please follow the C marker. You can see it on the mini map. It was actually fun when we all work together. No, it is. It's fantastic. Like, it flows very, very well. And if you have it, like I said, you don't need it. But if you get one group that's just pre-made, that's actually communicating and guiding and helping out, it flows pretty well. Ray, are you down for the level cap? Level cap, room for 2. DPS, come get your tomes. Nobody's gonna come. It's okay. Oh, did Tomodachi Life come out today? Mimi, are you interested in that at all? All I've seen are memes about Tomodachi Life. Isn't that just like friend life? Tomodachi means friend. Then it was back to the standard every man for themselves nonsense, and it hurt even more in comparison. Yeah. Yeah. How close am I? So again, I am an achievement hunter. I am in the top 30 people for my server for achievements out of thousands. Tomodachi Life is a shit post generator. It really is. It's what I found, Bay. Like, it looks interesting, but it's one of those games like, okay, but what are we doing? 92 to go. Let me eat some nachos. No, I'm on warrior. I'm meant to be on paladin. This is the... Oh, no. This is the worst. Old ancient. What's going on, Ash? I'm on the wrong class. I've already gotten all those achievements on warrior. I don't need them on warrior. Warrior does play significantly different, as you can tell by the explosions on my screen. It is different from the playstyle of a sword and board paladin. We have a giant axe, and we are not afraid to swing it. Wrecked? Absolutely distraught. Hola, Rosa. Have you got it? Has it gone through, or is it another week? I'll not be elaborating on what I just said. This warrior class is kind of funny. It's very hard to kill. It's probably the king for tanks in regards to four person or less content. It's just dumb. It's not to say that other classes aren't viable. They very much are. But the things that warrior does is just like, okay, cool. Just by nature of its self-healing, you still need to know how to play the class to make it be the, I guess, Giga Chat of the tanks. It's also a lot of fun. It's probably the easiest also entry-level tank that there is. Tomodachi Life looks so fucking weird, but in a maybe fun way. Yeah, I don't know. Like, do you play it with your friends? Is it just you doing things on your own? Who are the Tomodachis? Do you have to bring your own? Where's the cover boy after all? I mean, it was initially for the longest time. Oh, ooh, that's right though. What are we gonna be this time? Because they've taken to giving the wool a new class per expansion, right? It was Viper for this one. What's it gonna be? Bring your Tomodachis? Oh, okay. Like The Sims, you make your own little characters? Gotcha, okay. Yes, that Sabotender did in fact just bounce and make a boing sound, flex, and then smile at us. What if it did it again? Yeah. What up, Tony? It's good to see you, homie. I hope your day is treating you kindly and as well as it can do. Alright, we're going over here. When I get knocked into the corner with the cactus that doesn't have a flower is the tell there. The ones with the flowers explode. Over here, please. I didn't even take any damage from that. Raise shielding. The 3DS version was a bit more social since you can bring in me from Street Pass. The 3DS version lets you bring friend memes. Gotcha. I was worried about that because the only thing I've seen besides, you know, nothing but shit posts and memes is it looked like it was your Mii's, that is your character. I don't know if you've ever seen, you have to have me as a friend on the Switch to see what my Mii looks like. It's the most Chodo looking Mii I could possibly make. Even though I was never a Chodo, by the way. I didn't, I was a good boy. But it doesn't mean that my Mii can't look like one. You think Mimi? No, she's the one who's operating that Switch. No, it ain't me. That's for fucking sure. But that's still my Mii. Visit each other and spin and poke up. Yeah, as one does. Let me show me the spin animation and what it does when you spin too much in Pokopia. Cutest thing ever, honestly. Let Ray do her chain stuns, and then afterwards we hit our self-healy stuff. I am looking forward to playing either Dark Knight or Gunbreaker next as my tank of choice for achievements. So I don't know which one. I'm partial to Dark Knight because Dark Knight is just, it plays like Warrior Light. So it's not too... Food is almost here. Nice! What you getting, by the way? What's for dinner? And I have a snoring cat. You need nothing else. Except for your food to actually be there for once. But you need naught else. Alright, wanna be over here-ish. I was gonna shoot out of the red ones, so you don't want to be lined up with these red tunnels here. Don't want to be in the blue tunnels. Oh, my fat toe was in it. Oops, my bad. Oopsies. Not my fat toe. Well, there goes the run. Alright, so it's gonna shoot out of red. Probably want to be like right here, up close. And step over one. And then we can just move back a little bit. We gotta be in this lane all the same. Food's here, hell yeah! Feast away, Stony. Get that food. Brady once asked me if the next pull should be a single pull, and I don't know why. But I now do it as a single pull every single time, just because Brady requested it that one time, and I still don't understand. I don't like. Maybe it's just because it's annoying to pull it in there with the pseudo boss guy. When is the next Meg takeover stream? Is there a game in particular you think she should be doing? I'm always open to doing those, by the way. That pole is a bitch. Oh god, I mean it does seem pretty bad. I'm guessing it's just because trying to dodge the side to side stuff while also killing a trash pack on top of everything else. Not necessarily, but just figured it has been a while. It's been years. I mean, I think the last one was just the. I'm not going to the ninja. You can kill this pack here. That pack sucks. The Brady rule in full effect. Like play Sekiro. Well, what we did a very long time ago, Bay, was it was my first April Fool's joke. No camera or anything, I think, at the time, so it was me playing Stardew Valley at a very efficient level. And I was doing all the talking, and so I think everybody knew almost immediately that it wasn't me because they saw me play Stardew Valley once and I was fucking terrible at it. And they were like, okay, yeah, what's this? Okay, yeah. And then we did some, not with memes at all, just, you know, for the sake of doing it that way. Mimi playing some 2-point games, because Mimi excels at those kinds of games. So I have to show you something happening live elsewhere. Please do. Okay, that is the funniest shit ever. It's Denmo making a me, and he's making Xenos, and the fucking model he chose for him. Stunning. Stunning behavior. What if I played RimWorld, but I didn't do meme polls? No, she does. She would. No, I don't think. Mimi enjoys RimWorld, I think, but I think it'd be too much. It would be a stressor. Mimi, what do you think? You doing RimWorld, but Beta only does nice polls. Chat wants you to do a game where you're playing and I'm talking. Thoughts on it being RimWorld? Mimi said instantly no. A second image has entered the chat. Oh no. I see the. Is that supposed to be Hitler Deus and the Emmet? I see the Emmet, but is that supposed to be Hitler Deus? Jesus Christ. Like we said, Tomodachi Life is just a shitpost generator. I just thought I was making Hitler and Emmet kiss. Listen, as it should be. As it should be. Alright, where's the save point? Save point is over there, so over here. Oh no, y'all! No! Please don't die! Back there, Ray. Up and up. Oh no, over one. Ray, no! Be careful, Ray. It's gonna be nasty in there. Dude, I haven't seen the mechanics. What even is this? I haven't seen this part of the fight since expansion launch. Alright, fine. This is the usual mechanics. What do we have here? Which ones are doing... Those are point blanks. I want to be over there. I want to be... Yeah, over here-ish. I should have just... Oh my god, what is this? What even... Okay. Okay. We did it! I hate this fight for this exact reason. The way I do that is I look at where the safe spot is and then just trace it backwards to where we go. It's a little panicky because again it's fucking going and you want to, obviously you don't want to get blasted. How are we on fishy timer? 14 minutes. Thank you, Ray. I appreciate you. Thank you. Wait, is this stream actually called making... Let's make Emmett and his little kiss. Beautiful. Beautiful. Honestly. I need to go buy more maggots. Listen, Denmo, my first exposure to Denmo was, there was this video back in ARR of the Golden Fat Chocobo just walking, set to that song by Biggie. It was like a 20-second clip of just that, and it was like, okay. Yeah, man. Yeah. So, NetEase is about to become the richest company on Earth. They just released Black Cat. What's Black Cat? Shout out to Lily Yuki once again. Alright, let's get some more maggots. Spider-Man side hoe. Gotcha. Thingy. We need... Oh, these are orange script ones too. No! I'm orange script poor! Okay, well, I can afford some. 49 should be enough for this. I have time. I could do some custom deliveries. Who do we have? We have Cashier. I know his name is Kai Shur. I call him Cashier because it amuses me. Yeah, nothing else for it. Oh, is that for Marvel Rivals? Is she thicker than a bowl of oatmeal? I already know the answer. You don't have to answer that. I already know. I already know the answer. Check Discord. Yup. Ab. Yeah, no. I don't think she's canonically that thick, is she? I love it. Listen, I'm all for it. The Gunner game is proceeding apace. I love this for them. Oh my god. Did he put Xenos in a Roman soldier outfit? The fucking green shoes and the Garlean dot. Amazing. Totally depends on the artist. I mean, fair. Colusian miscellany. I require some of this, please. 1 and then 2. Again, if you do this, these are collectibles. We're getting a new NPC for the patch in 7.5. New NPC in Tacos and Tuliolal. But you don't. This is your reminder. You don't need to get it to 1,000. As long as it gets to green, you get full credit. You get nothing by completing the bar for this particular thing. Other kind of things, different game. But for collectible, for the custom delivery NPC, this is all you need. They're printing generational wealth. They really are. I love that for them. Can you imagine if you know how Overwatch essentially tried to dip into the Gooner market, as it were, by getting Nier outfits? Can you imagine what that company would have done if they had Marvel Rivals Nier crossover? Can you imagine the just? Can you imagine the Thing wearing 2B's dress? I don't have to. I've seen it. Deadpool's getting a maid outfit naturally. They did not commit. Their 2B outfit had 0 ass. Yep. Why? I don't need. I went to the wrong place. They absolutely. Oh my god. Hey, wait, is that a skin that comes like in game? That's not like fan art. That's actually a skin. Generational wealth. Oh my god. That's a skin. That is a skin of all time, and that's in a good way. Whoever drew that, applause. Also, by the way, all the memes about skins and everything aside, it's a very good game. I enjoyed it more than Overwatch. Well, I enjoyed certain aspects more than I did Overwatch. I should stipulate that. But I wish Blizzard had committed. If you get Nier Automata officially licensed skins for your game, I think it was Kiriko that got the 2B dress. It looked good in it, but they did not commit to the totality of the fashion that is Nier Automata, which isn't surprising. But as Rosa has been telling me, we need the reincarnation outfits in Final Fantasy XIV. That is a better hill to die upon. Give us the fits from all of Nier, the entire Nier universe. I hid myself with solo queues until I saw the light. See, that's what Heroes of the Storm was like. Took a game with friends. Don't solo queue. Love yourself. Yeah, that's why I quit Overwatch. The solo queues were just... I don't like that playstyle in solo matches. It was just a lot. It didn't... Where are the high cordials? I desire cordials of highness. Up here? Up here. Rebels is not more toxic than Overwatch. Gotcha. It's okay. I mean, you can shut everything off, right? It was even the toxicity of it. It was just I didn't like the lack of coordination in that kind of game format. That's your hill? That's our hill, comrade. I'd assume like anything, it's just, you know, the instances of coming across super bad stuff is Black Hat and Emma Frost showing the thickness is not enough to negate toxicity. I see you've seen the skins, Wolfie. They're beautifully done, by the way. They're not overtly anything. They're pretty sexy. They can't even talk around that, but they're very well crafted. Rogue's jungle skin, that is a phrase. All right, we need more bait. Okay, that should be enough to get us through this now. The skins all fit the characters as well. Yeah, they are on point thematically. They're not just being gratuitous. They are literally on point. All right, let's go to Living Memory. Am I seeing Overwatch slander when Marvel Rivals is sitting right there? Yes, because of the skins and the quality of the skins they're in, Varsity. Though, to be fair, do I need to even slander Overwatch? The only person I ever watched play Overwatch is Tilly, and obviously, I don't think you've streamed it in a while, Varsity, pero like I enjoy watching Tilly play it, but I don't think I would ever be able to play that game myself. So check Discord. What is this? Oh, is that the skin that Wolfie's talking about, or is that like from comics and all that? That's the one. Gotcha. No, it's a good looking skin. Listen, the design there is phenomenal. That's just Savage World skin. Gotcha. You streamed like 2 weeks ago? Yeah, but you're also 4 hours behind me, Varsity. I can't be there until 2 in the morning to watch you play. I watched the starter streams, the JRPGs, and then because I'm an old man, I'm almost 50 years old, Varsity. I'm like, okay, EP time. I wish I could. If I could, I would, homie. But alas, time change, time difference is wild. It was always weird to me when I was on the West Coast, because I'm originally from Los Angeles. And Mimi's up here in Nova Scotia, and I moved up here to Nova Scotia. And I didn't believe that Atlantic time zone was a real time zone initially. Who the fuck lives out here 4 hours ahead of... There's a Pacific, Central, and Eastern. That's just, you know, ignorance. But then you're gonna live forever? Listen, probably not. I haven't found that genie to ask for eternal life from, but maybe one day. I didn't open up any of my assets. I'm so sorry. YouTube, let's get you out here. Alright, boink. Boink, let's get that going. Just pour coffee into those veins. I don't like coffee. The only coffee, I've only ever had 2 coffees in my life. The first coffee I had was, Psyche was like, here, drink this in 2023. And I took a slurp of her churro coffee. It was delicious, but it was like a cold brew. And then I had one myself from this other thing. What's it called? There's a brand that Costco sells. A cold brew. Your IB side fucking hurts? I bet, dude. Let me get your redemption here, Bowmage. Bowmage, thank you for that redemption. Alright, first a joke and then a fact. Why do you need to be careful when it's raining cats and dogs? Because you might step in a poodle. When we are born, our eyes are almost full size, but our nose and ears never stop growing. What? It's been a long time since I was a baby, so I can't confirm or deny that. Right, we need red maggots for this, I believe. And it'll be up in 2 minutes. Alright, let's get our night gobby. I just want you to know I have remembered I have blueberry muffins and I'm going... when I told her she had 2 blueberry muffins 2.5 hours ago, pobrecita. Pobrecita la Mimi. Alright, let's catch a night gobby. It's 1 exclamation mark fish. Relatively quick? I forget. But yes, no, Varsity, it's not slander against Overwatch. We're not having a toxicity off. Who has the most toxic game? Marvel Rivals or Overwatch? Everyone knows 100% for a fact that it's League of Legends. I was getting there, Finny. I was getting there. Ah, no, it got away. Son of a... Okay, well, my fish lap is still there. You think you can beat League of Legends? Alright, go on. If you believe social media, it's Final Fantasy 14. Magic the Gathering Arena. You make a valid point. That's how she usually has a bowman. She usually splices it in half and a little bit of butter. She does love a nice warm muffin. 46 seconds until we are a go. That's the fish we need. Identical cast. And then we'll double hook it and we'll be good to go. Dodo walks, so low toxicity could stampede. I've never played League of Legends. It doesn't appeal. Doesn't appeal. Can I fish in League of Legends? No, I'm moving on. I have nothing. There's nothing for me here. All right, by the time I get this fish, the thingy will be up and we can go. I played for a couple of months back in like 2013. I mean, I'm assuming it's a good game, right? It's technically speaking, at a systematic level, it's a very good game. Otherwise, people wouldn't be as in on it as they are. Slap, chum, go. It's the only triple exclamation mark fish here. I didn't eat my food. Please don't be this. Please don't. I don't need. Okay, go away. By the way, you can eat food while fishing. Not while you're casting, but you can eat food while fishing. There's many fishing skins. Okay, but is there fishing? Can I get a rod out and start trying to reel them in? Apparently there is a fishing mini game with the character Jax. BRB downloading league. The Final Fantasy 14 had a toxic streamer issue. No, I mean not just streamers, just content creators as a whole. But no, I mean the expansion is the worst expansion ever, Varsity, and the player base is the worst player base in the world, according to social media. You are not allowed to enjoy anything Final Fantasy 14. I love this expansion so much. I will fist fight people. It's so good. I don't near a river, Jax, and it starts the mini game, and depending on what fish you get affects the buffs. That's a fun mechanic. If there's anything, but they added it after his visual rework. Gotcha. Hello, Maximilian Powell. There's a champ that when you place the AoE down, it attracts a shark, so that's kind of like fishing. It kind of is, you're right. You're right. But yeah, no, producer letter live tomorrow. Tomorrow, 7 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Atlantic. For the 4 of us that live on Atlantic time. I'm a Sixer. I also forgot the worst character ever created. I believe they call her. Exactly. See, now you're on the right track, Varsity. Please enjoy all your negativity and your bump in social interactions. Interactions on your socials. Arrival lets you play as a shark. Checkmate. And I did play as a shark. It was fun. Until they started focusing me down and Spider-Man kept just killing me. And then it wasn't fun. Trying to do Merchant's Tale and the queue is empty. Yeah. Merchant's Tale is fantastic, by the way. We went hard on that content. It's very good. I still want to do more advanced. Where's Brady? Brady, can we do some more advanced? Merchant's Tale was very good. We need more. We need the majority of the content to be just Merchant's Tale and Pilgrim's Traverse. Fantastic content. Ready too busy being a Picto IRL? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call up his supervisor and try and get him his day booked off for patch day. Hello, I would like to book one Bredicus for this for a couple of hours. Are you winning? I'll let you know. I have 1 minute left. Well, really, it's like 90 seconds. This is the Giga Giant Snakehead. I'm not making that up. That is its actual name. The Giga Giant. Like the variant dungeons, especially the most recent one, is in the changes to advanced. What they did with it in Hana are absolutely fantastic. I wish that they need to apply. Did they apply it retroactively to the other variants? Normal mode, story mode, advanced, criterion. Make it happen, please. It was so good. The format, and they could have given us better gear, better rewards for sure. But after doing it and enjoying it the way that I did and doing advanced, rewards are fine. Criterion should probably reward more than it does. But overall, really, really good. 25 seconds. I've just been dropped the load of Priya L and FanFizz translated Yoshipin. Yes, he's been doing the rounds. These notes, and there is some interesting. Aren't they calling it in Japanese the Northern Exploration Arc or something like that? So, like, setting it in stone that we're going north. Last cast? No, it's party. No, Windows closed. Ray, update. I am not winning. No. Certain I shall ride the wave of negativity to partner and then confuse the fuck out of all the people by declaring Dawntrail the great. Varsity, please do that. Please, please, yes and thank you. All right, let's sort out our inventory here because it's a goddamn mess. All right, so the Giga Giant Snakehead is up again in 3 hours. The Panuti Pain is in 15 hours. Hair, I wouldn't know anything about a heirloom because I'm bald. Gold Grouper is in 20 days. Lancet Fish. Can we get a Moratecta? The answer is always yes, I can get a Moratecta. The question is, can I get a second Moratecta? There's some interesting tidbits, but yes, if you please let me know the tidbits you find to be the most interesting, Rosa. I'm curious. I didn't bother to try and translate it myself, so I was like, eventually someone will do it. Can you get more Moratecta? I wish. All right, gotcha. Box time. Let's go. What you got for me? Will I finally get my little minion? No, it's not gonna happen. Sorry, it does a jingle every single time we turn something in. Alright, did we get the goods? Use the box. What's inside? A Byakko Cub. Impressive. Meeting prep time. Have a good day, everyone. Be safe, smoothie. I hope the meeting goes by quickly and smoothly. Seite. And thank you for hanging out. Wind up Matanga. And they wind up Sadu. Sadu, my beloved. I've seen him mention Mericidia being in the future one day, but they know it's a ways off. Yeah, I mean, that's what Rosa and then now myself. It doesn't seem like we're going to be in Mericidia anytime soon. Again, it's going to be like the Shadowbringers or the Endwalker of the expansion. I can't see them using it earlier. Could they? Of course, but it doesn't seem like story-wise. Rosa would tell you up and down, all over the town, that it's gonna be Ilsilbard. It's Ilsilbard. We're gonna win over there. We're going that way. The thing I saw is that they won't be talking about 8.0 as much for FanFest Keynote. It makes sense. They want to save it for the other FanFests. We'll get our sizzle reel and then just broad strokes for where the game's going, what they want to do. I'd be content with just details. Okay, housing update. You've been talking about a housing update for over a year. What are you actually going to give us? Don't just tell me more item inventory slot. That's great. That's an okay start. Oh, you're destroying all the awards? That's fantastic. They're not. Details about the broad strokes that they've been talking about for the better part of a year. Give me the details. Let me pick your brain, Yoshida-san. I have questions that don't involve goddamn rating. There's something about it making friendlier for mobile gamers. That makes sense. That makes sense. Does anybody want these Stardust, by the way? Last call. 224. This is an Endwalker Big Fish bait. They did mention they wanted to get this game onto the Switch, right? Switch is, in fact, mobile gaming. The people that are mobile first gamers, not people who play 14 on the phone. Yep. But I mean, they already have the client, don't they? And isn't it like better and all that? So, curious about that. Tab to put these here in case Krister wants those. Better is debatable. Well, quality of life and systematic changes, better than what we have going on right now. Yoink. I wish the app didn't require those Moogle coins things to do market board stuff. I've never actually used the app itself. Okay, what are we doing here? Right, the Moratecta. I am being stonewalled by two particular fish in this game that are they're just stupid. There's no way around it. It's not fun. It's not engaging. It is put behind a massive wall of RNG for the sake of making you wait. That's it. Which, when it comes to MMOs and really any game, adding hard RNG that you cannot affect in any way, for the sake of it, this is going to make things more difficult, it always chaps my ass. This particular fish requires you to catch two big fish. You can catch the other one whenever, as long as you have the weather for it, which we have right now in First Skies, and we can use a skill to try and catch one. But you need to catch two of them, and you have to catch the other one 5 minutes before the window for the fish you actually want. So, I can sit here and I can catch it, and I've done it before. But then I don't catch the one in that window, because whenever you catch the two fish, it gives you a buff. That buff only lasts X amount of time. And you need that buff to catch the really, really big fish. So you can't just catch two whenever. You can catch one whenever, but the second one has to be, and there's no way to affect getting the second one outside of the RNG of catching a second big fish. Is it numerically possible? Of course it is. A lot of people have done this. A lot of people have gotten this fish. It's not that big of a deal, but it chaps my ass that you can be... This is also, by the way, 20 levels lower than me. The best in everything, gear, skills, everything, and it doesn't matter. And thank you for coming to my TED Talk about big fish. The other big fish that I'm missing from this era is you get 90 seconds every few days to try and catch it. RNG for the sake of RNG, yup. Lessa Tecta. I'll give you a Lessa Tecta. I don't know what that means. How have you been actively hunting it? Probably for about a month. This one and a salad. Month and a half. So look, I may try and level Black Mage tonight. Nice. Do you need any tips? First of all, what level is your current Black Mage? As it uses, for example, it tracked progress on Galactic Restoration. Gotcha. Alright. Evil Egg took me 5 months after all? Yeah. Yep. I got a tip for Varsity right here. Listen to Bay. Okay. Our shore was just not being available, but I mean, that's still part of the problem, right? The fact that it's dependent on the weather. Why am I casting? I don't have a buff up. Sorry, so you're a thaumaturge currently, and not an actual black mage. All right, it's gonna change every 10 levels. Have fun. Don't Varsity, whatever you're doing with it right now, it's gonna change. It changes at like 40, early 40s, and then 50s and 60s. Every 10 levels, it's gonna change. And maybe sometimes there's a bigger change in how you play than others, but when you get to 100 Varsity, it is worth it. Black Mage at 100 with 2.21 GCD. Fantastic. We need a big fish here. It's 3 exclamation marks. If we don't get 3 exclamation marks, we're not getting anything. That's not what we want. We get 1 minute per this buff to try and catch it. I don't even know why I'm here doing this. We have 40 minutes until the window is open. We have 35 minutes until the window is open. What am I going to do for 35 minutes? I'm going to load up World of Warcraft and we can do mining in World of Warcraft while we wait for the fish. Sure guys, a Black Mage, press fire 1 on repeat until you unlock fire 4, then press fire 4 on repeat instead. Welcome to 85% of Black Mage. More to it than that, but yes. Don't forget your little lightning and your ice. This might be it. This is it. Alright, this is our fish. If we stand up, we caught it. If we don't stand up, we didn't get it. Ah, fuck you, hoodwinker! Come on, that was 30 seconds. A fish here called hoodwinker. That's just like the Moratecta. We go again. Your face is 30 seconds. Oh, my face is longer than 30 seconds. But thank you, Papi Chulo, for that 190 streak. Buenos dias. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're good. We're out here trying to catch our fishies. Fishy. Man, that'd be 609 if I hadn't been on Warrior instead of Paladin. Alright, so I'm working on this currently, so that'll be nice. I'm currently on floor 141? 131? I think I'm 131. So that'll be a nice 20 points. That's so far away. Curse Curator. That is a title. I wonder who has this. Who's done this? Who has gotten 30,000 pieces of the Cursed Horde? Oh, I don't even have the buff up. Sorry, ads are up. We went 3 minutes of ads at the top of the hour. It kills pre-roll ads. When y'all showed up, there were no ads. That's because of how we do it here. I need 54 more of these. This is without using intuition. That'd be nice to have. I feel like Heaven on High would be nice. Is Pictomancer good in Heaven on High? It's been great in... This might be it. No, it was it, but we failed. Fantastic. Alright, we go again. I'm enjoying Pictomancer in Palace, but I'm not sure how it would be in Hoch. There's a lot to do there. We had our fishy, and it got away. I don't have enough GP, so now we have to wait for our GP to replenish here in order to be able to cast again. Currency. I need to work on that. Gotta get back into Eureka to finish this off. I mean, I could buy the base relics, but then that's so much inventory space it would take up. That's an easy 10 points for Chakra Animals. How are these attained? Are the base weapons easy to get? That's 3, 4... 5, 6. Spend resource, refill resource. This is the guide to the remaining 35% of jobs, pretty much. Okay. GP, do we still have the weather for this? Fair skies. Alright, let's get the fish that we need, but not fail this time. That's the magic trick, not failing. Come on, fishy. Pop the cordial now. The sooner you pop it, the sooner it gets back. Come on, fishy. No. You could just roll up. Statistically speaking, within the more attack the window normally, and just catch 2 in a row and get your buff, and you know, the first cast catch the Lancet. But not ideal to try and do that when you can just do it this way. So we'll see if the fishy bites. Go to your Twitch, YouTube channels, so much that they are your top searches whenever I go to those sites that you hate it here. I mean, listen, I know if one person has me, Antonio, it's you. How's it going, Antonio? Team Bald Cap out here doming it. Hairline? Not here. I'm gonna shave my head after stream. I'm gonna be extra bald. Mimi's in fact over there doing her work with her 5 drinks. You're down at 3. Good job. Melatonin has been sleeping longer. That's good. I'm glad you're able to get some rest. What's that like? My child Cashew is not bald. Thank you. His plumage is beautiful. Some of his pin feathers have released finally. We are out of JP. Well, we don't have enough JP. I currently have about 1,050 or so GP, the resource that we use to use our skills. The fish eyes, the buff that I used to try and catch this early, cost 550. So, it's pretty expensive resource-wise to try and get it to do what I want it to do. Alright, let's move you over here to the YouTube window that we can actually see Twitch chat. Okay. We have 26 minutes until this pops. Alright, 1 minute. Let's see what we got. I could chum this, but chum is 100 GP, so it starts to eat into my ability to use fish eyes. So it's one of those things where you have to decide what's more important, chumming or more fish eyes. Obviously, if you're not chumming, you're getting less casts in per window. There's a level of efficiency here that goes way too deep for fishing. But that is how this particular class plays at the high end. Decisions. Usually you get 3 or 4, depending on what bites. Alright, fish eyes were off, but we got our cast off while fish eyes was up, so it'll still count. The buff can go away as long as you already cast. We're good. Alright, here we go. Come on, fishy. And I can't even get up and go do something else to recover while I could recover GP. I could, but I would lose my fish lap buff, which means I would have to spend another 200 GP just to slap another fish away. Fish slap, you're slapping a fish out of the water, that way you don't see it again. Essentially, you remove one fish from the pool. So, and again, at 200 GP, it's pretty expensive, but it does at the very least shorten the amount of potential candidates that'll get yoinked up. You're increasing your odds somewhat. How much? I don't know. There's no way to know when you slap your fish. Uh-huh. Alright, we're in GP dead again. But our cordial's almost up here, so we'll be able to do that. still have fair skies. And if we don't get one, it's just, that's it. You're boned. There's nothing else to do for it. It is what it is. And you can just go do something else. Lancet fish will be up again in 2 hours after, so at 6 p.m. my time. So I could try for that again. Honestly, if I catch a more Tecta here, but I don't catch one in the window, maybe I will switch to World of Warcraft and just leave Harley here. This could be it. Nope. That way she can try for the other window, because just catching one is the start. Ultimately, it's about reps. You have to catch one, sit here. I started with the Sidereal whale yesterday, which I caught. I sat there in Ultima Thule, and every single game time day, an hour or so, it would cycle through, and you can't use fish eyes to catch the big fish for the buff there. So I sat there for maybe 4 cycles, once an hour for 10 minutes every hour for 4 hours, until I finally caught it an hour before the actual, this could be it, an hour before the actual, this is it. All right, we got one. No, Anthony, what'd you say? I'm in the wrong tab. Here, let me show you. Point. That's what I'm in this tab over here, because this is my macro for fishing that counts for me. That way it tells me, that's how I know when it's going to be a particular fish, because it's counting for me. Nobody else sees this, only I see it, but I do filter it into a different tab. That way it doesn't mess with everything else. He disappeared. Yeah, I'm showing you my macros. So this is where regular chat goes. You see, that's hunt stuff there. And just vendor stuff. But yeah, so I tend to be in this tab when I'm fishing, just because I can't witch. So there's a macro that I can hit that'll just, you know, it's not an exact science, because every fish has variance to its timer. Usually it's like 3-6 seconds. But like for Aelod, Skan, the salad in Ilmag, for that fish in particular, if like a cast goes longer than 10 seconds, it's very likely not your fish. So for a fish that only gives you 90-second window, it's like, okay, it's in your it favors you to just get in there and have it count for you. Could you count by hand? Sure. But again, the machine doing it is very, very accurate. And you can change it up. The macro is written by you. So you just have to do a little bit of math, and it'll give you the right times and count for you. And that also now has the reroll technique. Yeah, so if you don't see it by 10 seconds, you hit modest lure. 10 seconds, modest lure, 10 seconds, modest lure. If that doesn't work, then you go again. It cuts down on animation, so you get like, I don't know, 1 extra cast. Which again, for a 90-second window, 1 more cast is a lot. We're out of local dry. Alright, that means I have 19 minutes. It's like 10% extra. I mean, ultimately it is a lot, because this is about reps, right? What can I do in this zone? Jesus. I can't change class, right? If I change class, I lose my... So this is where it gets fucky. I now have, because I caught this fish, because I caught the Moratecta, there is now a secret buff. You can't see it anywhere. It's in the system has it. As long as I stay here and I don't fish in any other fishing hole, it counts as me having one. So I can get up, I can do whatever I want. Don't change class, I believe. Don't fish in any other hole. I cannot leave this zone. I am now in baby jail. I know you can do in that zone. What else could I do in this zone beta? We can do laps. That's about it. But yeah, so you can eat my ass. All right, bring your tiny aura ass here. But yeah, so we're stuck here. Obviously, we can leave whenever we want. It's not that big of a deal, but we lose credit for that fish. As you saw there, it took what? That was 550 GP per minute, and we spent, I don't know, 5,000 GP just trying to even see this fish. Tiny flat. Tiny flat. So as long as we don't, we can go where we want in zone. We just can't, you know, leave our hole. How dare you? My aura is lovely. She is. She's stunning. I agree. SK Beta, Middy's cheeks got sundered too. But yeah, this zone is, man, sure is a story behind this zone. Geo, how close are you to this zone? Where are you in Shadowbringers? I know you saw the new Mo and some other stuff, but she has the same ass I have. We have long backs. Ironing board ass. From the guide, what you can do: actions that do not reset intuition progress. Logging out, disconnecting, server kicks count 2. Major game patches, moving around, stopping in the fishing stance. Change your job, being level synced, crafting, gathering from botanist or miner nodes, spearfishing, teleporting to aetherite in the zone of the hole. Death if respawning in the same zone. Wait, so I can log out to another character, Sander? Are you saying I can switch over to one of the girls? You just met Emmett Selk. Gotcha. Isn't he lovely? Congrats, you just met Rosa's husband. I was typing, I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Oh, gotcha, right. Thank you. Wait, so I can switch to, right, so as long as Harley, okay, well I'm gonna switch over to another character and do something. What? I don't know. Literally anything. Actions that will reset intuition progress. Leaving the zone, fishing in another fishing hole. Death if respawning in a zone other than the fishing hole. Moving between zone instances in the same zone via aetherite. Gotcha. That's way more lenient than I thought. I don't think Seb ever recovered from my reaction to meeting him. I hope Seb is doing well. Oh, well, I didn't know I could log out. Shit, I've been putting poor. I mean, Hardy's still gonna be in jail, but I can at the very least. Who's that over there? Hola, Antonio. If you notice, Antonio's character also does the flexing animation. He also goes ah whenever he does it on his little guy. There's the thing in general. Imagine being bald and a fisher in this zone. Imagine, Antonio. I see you with your little wee ear. Trying to spawn Narrow Rift. Well, that's kind of neat. I mean, obviously, here's the thing. Real talk. For this in particular, for something like this, that the point where I'm at, where it is massive windows between things that I'm doing for fish and massive setups, I just play other games. I don't even fuck around. Ah, I still don't have that, Antonio. I know Brady was printing money with these, but I need to go back to Oasis. I paused Oasis for one reason and one reason only. I want to see what they do with the final zone, the final planet. The cosmic exploration content has just gotten so much better per planet, and so I'm curious what they're going to do, what they're going to give us with the last one. The drone thing seemed fucky when they were talking about it in the PLL, but in practice, very good system. I like it. Here's PvP on one of the ladies for Mogtomes. Interesting, huh? That's neat. Thank you, Sander. But yeah, this is a mount that's gotten via crafting and gathering. You can fish for this if you wanted to. Miner probably has the easiest mission you can do to get tickets for this. These tickets down here. Oh, I don't have them on me. Rip. But yes, I need this and the hoverboard. Easy. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get several by virtue of farming the 500,000 points per class. But yeah, this is pretty rad. That's the other one right there, the hoverboard. You literally just it flies, by the way. It just goes off and look at it. Oh, it's so pretty. I can't wait until I can stream in 2K resolution, by the way. I applied. Hopefully one day I'll get in. Next Elite CG is a bit, well, shit. Yeah, you have to get Guardian stuff, Sander. I don't know. I know Saki said she's going to send me information, and she did. But I don't know. How do you go about doing that? I want to do it. I almost streamed Elite Dangerous today. But the new CG is... What did Psyche say? Alright, so they're in that one system according to canon. You can end any size ship. There's a bunch of different guarding things, either lying around or that you shoot off the glowing pillars. Right back to the ship and transfer it, then relog to reset and do it again. Gotcha. Take off your TR, you're leaving the bubble? No! Is it that far out? I mean, the suit seems worth it. The suit seems worth it. You're getting another engineered suit, right? But I'm a bubble princess. 1,500 light years, that's not too bad. Am I really leaving the bubble if I thought it said a suit, didn't it? Let me see. Community. This is Elite Dangerous, by the way. Flying space sim. Suddenly beautiful game. Pilots who deliver at least one artifact will receive the following rewards: SRV Pulse Blue Paint Job credits depending on success here achieved and individual contribution level. Pilots in the top 75% and above for contributions will receive a grade 5 Maverick suit with improved damage resistance, battery capacity, backpack capacity, and ammo capacity. So top 25% will get you... I'm assuming that's prepping for the patch where they're going to have the new on-foot missions. And so they want people to have a decent combat suit when you go into that. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm finally getting... Okay, so here's my question. Am I actually leaving the bubble if I fly my fleet carrier out there and I stay inside of it the entire time? Those have been a bit radio silent. I mean, they put out the one YouTube video, right? Last month before that. Yeah, but okay, well, I need to set it up. I need to set up my ships. I'd assume I just need a speedy ship with some cargo, right? Because I need to drop in, loot my stuff, get back up, drop it into the fleet carrier, zip back down, loot up, go back up to the fleet carrier, rinse, repeat. That's gonna suck. But I mean, a tier 5 Maverick suit's pretty solid if it gets into top 75, which I imagine will be pretty easy to do. I'm curious. Alright, Antonio, here we go. It's gonna be... We have 8 minutes until the window opens up. So, it's 6 minutes for the lancet fish. Is it worth it to maybe get the buff a minute early? Like if I start casting at a minute out? Because the buff is 12 minutes. 6-minute difference between Mora and Lancet. And then 6, alright, so it'd be 6-6. I would be losing time if I did that. But you could also argue that 5 minutes in with the buff on is better than nothing. Is like 1+ hours of boring, annoying grinding to get it otherwise? Yeah, I mean, it seems like from what Saki said is there's one planet, you go to it, you drop down, you grab stuff, you go back up, rinse, repeat, log out, log back in. It's sort of essentially like mining for materials, right? Like there's that one crash site, what's his face's ship, where you can just, except you're having to load up your cargo. I suppose what I could do is just land a big ship with big cargo, run around, collect the bits, load it onto the ship, log out, log back in, reset it, and then have one big ship just full of laden with all the cargo, right? And then fly that up to the fleet carrier, dump that when that's full, come back down, rinse, repeat. Okay, I wonder if Fever's gonna do this. I miss. Oh, Fever's still fucking over here in my city. I mean, I'll do it for the suit. I wonder if Psyche's gonna do it. I wonder if she's gonna do it for the suit. It's worth it. It is a good suit. Yes, Rosa? Him is quite the character. I am perturbed by him. Same, Geo. Same. Whenever you see him around Geo and you can talk to him, talk to him. He has some extra lines in and around whenever he's just dicking around. Yes, yes, please. Give me the bits, Rosa. Lay it on me in DMs, not in chat, because I don't want to spoil anything for anybody. Give me the hot tips, as it were. And we're almost assuredly going north now. I mean, it's literally, the Japanese translation is the Northern Arc or something like that. And with other stuff that's been said, I can't talk about because I don't want to spoil it for Mimi. There's a lot of stuff there. We're pretty much on a trajectory given the variant and other story stuff. So excited. I don't need Miracidia. Miracidia is going to be the end of this story arc or something. Let me catch up on the story. She's too busy in Pocopia. It is, we discussed this, we did. Or this is Yoshida gaslighting us all again, like probably. Probably. He is pointing us in two different directions. You know how the good is like it. But we get the other side of the planet before WoW does. You know what? That'd be pretty rad if that was actual canon lore. Same planet. Can we get some orcs? Please don't. Listen, as long as fucking Bran Bronzebeard stays on that side of the planet, I'm good. Alright. 5 minutes. Let's catch something and slap the hell out of it, and then chum. This is a go. This is the real setup for the big fish. We need a second one, a more attack though. I have in a dozen or more windows never even gotten the buff. I haven't even had a chance to try and get this fish because of how it's set up. So we'll see. This is a long cast. This is a hoodwinker. We're going to Ilsabard where like it's vacuumed to the 5th. To the 5th? Where like the heart of the planet needs you. I was the start of the last expansion. Chapped my ass so much because he was so petulant that the planet wasn't talking to him anymore. The planet's in danger. Everyone was dying again because it's World of Warcraft. Everyone's always dying, but yet no one dies. And he's like, I don't want to talk to it. I'm sorry, we did the expansion already. I mean, we're gonna get a split. We always do, right? Granted, it wasn't all that splitty in Dawn Trail. All right, we have slapped a fish. We have chummed. The window opens in 3 minutes and change. Oh my god, giant. Okay, I get it. No, I don't want to go back to the front line, Rosa. Fucking adders. Fucking adders. I'm gonna be in the middle of MSQ. I'm about to defeat the big bad, and then a pre-made from the adders is gonna come in and gank me with the Dark Knight, a Astrologian, a Dragoon LB from above, and a dancer dancing with their limit break to double crowd control me. Now the bullshit revolve around fucking sages too. Wait, what are sages doing? You mean the AoE suck in to everybody? So essentially Dark Knight Jr.? Yeah. Oh. Ooh, okay. We have 1 minute to go. Minute change. And I think it was a team with 4 sages that were chaining everyone. Yeah, I mean, I'll take that over the BS. Here's the thing, sages are squishy. All it takes is minor coordination from a group to destroy them. The thing that was chapping my ass, this gives you insight into the hardcore PvP or pre-made super tiny section of the community that likes to go in and dick around in the least important form of PvP. They would have one person on a Dark Knight that would go in, use their thing to get everybody to pop cooldowns, and they would die. They wouldn't go immune, they would die. And then the boosted Dark Knight with max battle high would then jump in after that, and since people already popped their cooldowns and don't really have a lot of resources, then they would be killed. Listen, man, I get having complex strategies in like super competitive environments, but front lines? Really? These sages refused to die, and that was before the Dark, Gunbreaker, Dancer, Reaper, Dragoon, Wombo combo happened. Yeah, sweaty. I wouldn't even call it sweaty. It's just it takes no talent to do what they do, Rosa. So they don't even get to be called sweaty. It takes 0 talent to do what they're doing there. So they don't even get credit for that. Go idle in the Wolves Den Pier with your win traded weapons from CC. Surely there's a better use for your time. All right. This is all going to be chummed, so these will not be 30-second casts that we're looking for. It'll be more like 20 to 25 seconds. But yeah, to that point, it's not about pulling off tactics or anything like that. It's about going there, showing up, and just essentially just shitting on people that are there for roulette or are just there for... It's a 24 versus 24 versus 24 mode. And there are other hyper competitive modes of PvP. in CC. But it's just like it's tiring. And I do make it my job to specifically kill those people, and I do it quite often. Again, it doesn't take a lot of coordination or skill level to be able to hop in and kill a Dark Knight before they even get in. As long as some people are seeing what's happening and react, relatively easy to kill the Battle High Dark Knight. Again, there's nothing skilled about what's being done there when you play it like that. Which, I mean, doesn't really matter because I'm there to get wins for XP points. I'm not there for... I've already gotten the big Frontlines achievements. I'm sorted there. I've gotten all the goods. It's not like I'm there, you know, trying to accrue certain things. I just want my silly little emote and silly little minions. And some people said that it is kind of fun when it's just chaotic 24 versus 24 versus 24 of people that are just there for the sake of trying to accrue certain currencies. Or even the ebb and flow of a Frontlines game can be pretty great. It can be a lot of fun. It can be super enjoyable. Alright, let's get fishing here. We have less than 3 minutes to catch more Tecta. Again, it's 3 exclamation marks. Should be around 22-ish seconds. More like 20, I guess. Three exclamation marks. It's the only 3 exclamation mark fish here at this time. If we get it, we get a buff. That buff allows us in 2.5 minutes or so to catch or try to catch the bigger fish. Big fish. This has potential. Nope. That got up to 18 seconds, so... Let's see what we got here. I'm hearing Brand Bronzebeard in my head now, Bay, saying that they did a thing with the most recent expansion where every NPC that you talk to has a voice line that they say whenever you show up. Whenever you engage with them, quest, turn in, quest, whatever, there's an entire race of trolls that whenever you engage with them, they are mean, they're rude, and they're generally terribly voiced. They're genuinely like, you know, they're threatening to kill you if you misbehave. One of my favorite things that they do is they're like, I didn't, you know, something about, you know, get out, we don't need your help, as you do a quest, turn in and help them. It's like, okay, but I just, why are you yelling at me? And thankfully that's not Bronzebeard doing that. This is an entire zone. Imagine with every quest turned into this child, multiple quests, a dozen or so, and after you turn in, every single time they blow a raspberry audibly into your headset. That's what they do. The troll children of Rosa are blowing raspberries at me as I turn in quests. To them. It's so annoying. Aranir, yes. That's them. Last cast, this is it. If we don't get it here, we're fucked. More Tecta, please. Come on, fish. I didn't chum this, so it's gonna be... Again, never even gotten this buff. Not even once. We're boned. So that's done. More Tecta and Lancet Fish will be available in an hour. Well, 2 hours. It's 5:54 p.m., which is, yeah, 2 hours away. All right. Well, Harley, I'm sorry. My favorite video game character ever, my Harley here, is now in baby jail. I'm sorry. Just gonna have to hang out here in the depths of the Tempest. We can log out. It's safe. I'll keep my buff, my invisible buff. But hopefully with patch 7.5, Behemoth comes unlocked and we get our friends joining us, and then I'm gonna make my MSQ run character, because again I'm gonna do an entire run of the MSQ again. Not anytime soon. Over the summer. Do I want Raijin? That's mine. What's her face? Glam. As close as you can get it. What's her face? We were speaking about Marvel Rivals earlier. Resisting arrest. Who's resisting arrest? I'll keep doing it. But yeah, no, we're gonna do a full run, because it's been like 4 or 5 years. We did it like early Endwalker. So it'd be nice to see, obviously depending on what gets announced, maybe they're gonna, you know, redo some systems. We'll hold off on that. But I do like to run the MSQ every few years. Start to end, which means another Thailander has entered my group of character. Butt Slatter, yes, that would be nice. I doubt it though, because we don't have the technology for that to make every single. So they'd have to make it so that every single piece of gear would fit, right? Depending on the size of the slider. I want a butt slider more than anyone. I like butts, but yeah. All right, I was leveling this character's crafters. Was that on Oasis? It might have been on Oasis. Let us traverse to Oasis and see what's going on there. Considering how it works with the chest ladder, it should be fine. It should be, and yet I teleported to the wrong spot. Where is this? We gotta go. Where are they? They're over there. Right, they're over there. Alright, it might be the big ass building. Listen, I'm telling you, I still stand by my thing. My one conspiracy theory is that the moon and living memory are like the same deal. Same thing. Architecture is the same in certain spots. Port in, everything. There's a lot of similar. We talked about this. We did. We've talked a lot. Not your conspiracy theory. What's your conspiracy theory? You heard you like butts? I do, Zeris. But listen, they're just opposites, right? ML, Mare Lamentorum, Living Memory, ML, LM. Mine is the moon originally was meant to be 2 zones. Oh, like in here and out there? I went the wrong way. Wait, why is there a blue quest here? Is this the Allied Society quest? Hey, shouldn't there be an expansion? Oh, that's actually a Sandwalker, never mind. Oh, I didn't do any of the other societies. The music here is so good. And it even has a single easy separator. Gotcha. I wonder why that would have been though. Oasis, let's go. Oh my god, I forgot the music here. It's Yeehaw Clock. I forgot we had Yeehaw Clock on Oasis. All right, who are the turbo nerds? What is this quest? I manage the mechs and issue pilot applications to initiative collaborators. What do you need? Why do you have a oh, he just has a marker over his head because he's the dude. Okay. But yeah, this is a zone dedicated specifically to crafting and gathering only. That's all you do here. They take their crafting and gathering seriously when it comes to Final Fantasy XIV. It is a very good, robust system. Some RNG to it, but RNG where you would expect RNG, not RNG for the sake of RNG. The World of Warcraft current system is just chapping my ass endlessly. The lack of respect for time is incredible. Alright, I do have some currencies here. We can go spin it. See, that boils down to the Endwalker was originally meant to be 2x theory. Theories upon theories. What do we want here? Power suit, why not? Gamba, why not? Who doesn't like a little gambling? Stellar opportunity? No. Oh. Oh. The Holovisor. Oh, I don't have that aura. Okay, neat. How does she not have this? I'll take it. Okay, what was I leveling up here? I don't have any drone bits because, again, I'm still just leveling up. Granted, I'm already level 90 on everything. It's just a matter of, you know, progressing through that. Armorer? What's my gear even like on this character? Christ. What do we have here? This is basic end of Endwalker items? Yeah. Was 620 the best we could get for this? I think so, right? Because initial Dawn Trail was 670. So 620 would be in line with that. I think. But yeah, you have seen this planet. It is absolutely beautiful. There's a bit of a... there's a little bit of a... they got a thing going on out there. But the general story for this bit of content is we found a planet that had life on it, and we're like, okay, that's cool. What's up with that? And there's been trails that they left behind as they traversed. They went from one planet to another planet, and now in the next patch, we're gonna go to the planet. I think we're actually gonna find them. I hope that there's actually a race of people there, and they're actually alive. And it's not just, they all died here too. I would like there to be actual, what's it called? Actual interactions with the different race. And there is space exploration in this game. We have traversed the Sea of Stars, as it were. What I have for macros for this, we can do a little bit of leveling up. Why not? Oh, right. It's gonna be the leftovers being eaten by a by a black bird. Maybe. They got Twitter and died. So sad. Rip. They actually posted a picture of it in the 7.5 special site. All right, what do we have here? Like I said, crafters in this game are their own classes. They have their own skills, their own quests, their own gear. It's a full-fledged thing. It's not just hit a button and go. Do I have macros for this? I would assume so. These are all Harley macros, so I'm not touching these. What is this? 90. What does that even mean? 90, 91. Those are just the numbers for this. Okay. Does she have anything over here on this thing? She does not have any macros sorted here. Okay. Past me made level 2-ish garden restoration. Thank you, Past me, for actually labeling that macro. Tisane, that's just to make Tisanes, I think. Yeah, okay. Okay, I mean, I guess I can write something up for this, but again, there's no real point for these because they fluctuate very fast. Anyway, all right, progress. When the progress finishes, the craft is complete, so you need to get the quality as high as possible. If not completed, I hit the wrong button. I'm a dumbass. And that way you get maximum credit, because there's the difference between normal quality and high quality is huge. So you want to get high quality as high as possible. Therein lies the tricks of, look at that cheerleader. She's flipping out. These are low level missions, so they'll be very easy for me to do. Also, the cosmetic rewards from this are pretty fantastic as well. They're pretty great. Mounts, minions, glamour, emotes. As soon as you get Rosa her angry emote, there's all kinds of goods here. Much Angie, Big Angie. Oh, I hit the wrong button! Oops. No one saw anything. It's all going to shit. That's okay, we can recover this. Don't worry about it, Ray. It's fine. We can recover this. How much XP do you get for this? That gave me 273,000 XP. It's 13 million to level up. 250,000 for a super. The XP gets better. This is, since I haven't done this before, I need to work up from class D, C, B, A. So it's fine. And again, this is why I can't really make macros for these initial ones, because they change in numbers so drastically. It's like, okay, well, what the fuck? Alright, quality is much higher this time, so we'll go with reflect. Innovation, throw in one of these, two of these, and then veneration into groundwork, into a careful synthesis. The trick is getting it done in as few steps as possible. That way you're moving faster, because again, it is consuming time. Alright. Oh, that'll be nice. But if I do that instead, okay. Easy peasy. So we'll see if we can unlock C rank missions here. It should be pretty easy. They're pretty straightforward. Boink. Hola papi, buenas tardes. How's it going? Welcome on in. So yeah, these are meant to be, so this content is meant for like from super low level crafters and gatherers all the way to the cap. So it's going to be pretty easy considering I'm level 90. Okay, so in order to unlock C missions, I need to do one more of these. So not too bad. This is, again, very similar. We can go with reflect. These macros aren't even macros anymore, so let's remove them. And we need a delicate synthesis in here, because delicate synthesis has made a comeback. It was out for a while, but now it's pretty great here. So they're giving us artifact and relic gear from 11 for the next one. Neat. Is that what it is? I like one of the chess pieces. I'm not sold on most of it, but I figured the 11 players would be happy with it, I guess. The red one, I think so. I think the cat girl on the far right was wearing the chess piece. It's in my wheelhouse of the type of glam that I like. Thief gear, is that what it is? I mean, I don't like most of it. But that's fair. I mean, again, I haven't liked the look. It's one of my problems I have with EverQuest and World of Warcraft. It is very much from an era. And that's okay. I don't have to like everything. I'm okay with that. Hopefully a lot of folks do enjoy it. Lala and gear on the right is Steve. Yeah. I thought they were in the same pieces, so I was like, huh. Hopefully 11 enjoyers are eating well, and the gear there is to their liking. But it doesn't really do much for me. It's Red Mage Relic, Paladin Artifact, Monk Artifact, Thief Artifact, Red Mage Artifact, Paladin Relic, and Thief Relic. Okay. So we're getting the big sets. The iconic sets even. We'll hit that button there just because. Okay. I didn't have to veneration that. Artifact gear is stuff you get before you hit 75. Relic is the upgraded version of it from the 64 man thing called Dynamis. Gotcha. You're iconic? No, Husbando, you are. Again, that's a $250,000 at the highest level. When we get to the A rank missions, as you can see here, we're going from 273 grand to over 500 grand to 600 grand. The XP is bonkers. Where the original moon sucked for leveling up, it's insane here. It's more in line with what it should have been from the beginning. You create them all to max level. Gotcha. So it's you get your set of gear and then you can upgrade it via, I'm assuming, content. That's a newer thing. You used to not really be able to. Gotcha. Okay. What happens if I do this? 961, so not enough. So veneration worth it right there just because of that. But I really hope it's not just those 4 jobs, because 11 has most of the jobs that 14 has. Yeah, I mean they're going to, I would assume, just based on previous things, they're going to just make it per type, right? Melee DPS, ranged melee, ranged caster, and they all get one. A coupon for Yoshinoya came into your email, and I want Yoshinoya too, please. Husband, let's go. Okay, oh my god, what if we went on a date together? What if we left our wives behind and went and had a Yoshinoya beef bowl day. Listen, I haven't had Yoshinoya beef bowl in 17 years. I desire it greatly. I know it's not great, but it was delicious back in the day. Alright, let's finish this off here. We have same thing again, nothing too fancy. We can just do manipulation, waste not, and that removes buttons that we have to hit later on. Can hold out hope? Yeah, I mean, I hope so. It'd be neat if they did it that it still is, especially when you have a coupon. Especially when you have a coupon. They would take it as a bonus rewards and not drops from the Alliance raid. And hopefully they do more for sure. Alright. Like no stats, just glamour. But what if they did something like Memorial Missouri where you get a token and then the token from the raid itself, and then you can use that to get your gear. That'd be okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not the best system, but it would at least give you a chance to go out and get, you know, a visual, right? They already have tokens for the music from the 2 previous raids, right? So why not just add a token since they're already doing the service there with music and all that, and the raid itself. Why not? All right, so again, we went from 250,000 to almost 750,000. That gets the XP bar moving a lot more. Oh, we finished the level for this. Okay, let's switch it in. I need to come up with a better glam for her. Like, listen, I'm not opposed to her hot girl shit glam for crafting and gathering, but I think I could, maybe we'll work on her glam a little bit. The problem is what? What will I with the opening of all these items and all the glamour we can do? What to go with? Hell yeah, upgraded weapon I'm not even using. Well, tool. I'm not doing all the relics on her. I'm just using this to get to 100 and then I'm dropping them. I've already done every single relic on Harley, so I'm not going to do this again. I'm not doing this again. It's not bad, but I'd rather spend those crafts on Harley, who's working on the big achievement. So that gave me 20 points. It's a little level mission. There's an achievement to get 500,000 points. You get titles and all that, and they're very good titles. They're very nice. So I would rather spend the time using this as a leveling process for Fu and Raijin, and then going all in on Harley for the big titles and the big points. At best, you can get like 1,500 points, I think, per mission if you're doing for super specific missions. Alright, what are we doing here? Again, relatively easy. 80 out of 80 is very easy to work with, so we can go reflect. $50, that'll give me 900. It doesn't matter because it's still 3 button presses regardless. So 1 veneration and 2 groundworks will be the same. We're not lowering the number of button presses, which is ultimately what you want to do. The efficiency of using less buttons is the fun part for crafting for me. We can still use the manipulation waste not 2 combo there to try and generate less steps later on from having to refresh and go back in and all that stuff, but it seems to be okay. I mean, it's still 10 steps. That's fine. For 750,000 XP, 10 steps isn't bad. If you macroed with that, that's roughly 30 seconds a craft. if you're not a streamer talking, it can be 30 seconds per 750,000 XP. It goes by very fast. Oh, okay. That went pretty good. I don't think our Baragots can do anything to finish that. Okay, that's fine. That finished it for us. Numbers wise, would this finish it for us? 1600, yep. There we go. Easy peasy. And again, there are different tiers: gold, silver, bronze, no credit. So you want to obviously 682 grand just for that. 10 of them gives you half a level essentially. So 20 crafts to get one entire level. 30 seconds to craft. The math is pretty solid there. We'll do one more to buy Max some time. Oh, so this is different. Again, this is where they change things up. So it's one for quality. Okay, so we want to go muscle memory first because we're going to need that for the progress bar. This is actually a little bit easier. Then we go... We only have 40 durability, so we gotta be careful here with what we do. We get the preparatory touch there, which gives us everything there. We get a Master's Mint, which brings us back to 40 out of 40, which we then go into... Oh, I don't have Trained Perfection yet! How do we can do this? There you go. 6 steps. Although, granted, we had a wacky step in there, so that's fine. But this is, again, just silly. There we go. Technically, it's 7 steps because the last step doesn't get counted on the steps there, but yeah. 7 steps for this is even faster. It's 21 seconds if you macro it. Right, we don't need innovation because it's such a small step. That's bonkers. Oh, it's only 546 rand. Still over 500,000 XP. Still worth it. Alright, YouTube, we'll be back in 3 hours with Final Fantasy VIII. Hopefully you'll join us. Thanks for being here, YouTube. We'll see you back here soon. Bye. Alright, as for